In line with President Putin's thoughts on slapping more sanctions on North Korea, Russia has made clear to the UN Security Council that it opposes further punitive measures, which it says will only escalate tensions on the peninsula. But the U.S. is determined to hit Pyongyang with crippling sanctions. Jung-hwan has more on that.
The United States and Russia have clashed at the UN Security Council over new sanctions on North Korea, following its most powerful nuclear test to date. Speaking to reporters at the UN headquarters on Tuesday, the Russian ambassador to the UN said he knows the US has drafted a new sanctions plan and explicitly said Moscow would study Washington's proposals, but stressed punitive measures alone will not resolve the crisis.
I think it's a little premature, I would say. I don't think we'll be able to rush it so fast.
However, the United States is insisting the toughest possible economic sanctions to punish the regime. The U.S. ambassador to the UN says Washington will present a new UN resolution by next Monday. Nikki Haley did not spell out what measures the U.S. is seeking, but her speech to a think tank in Washington on Tuesday suggests North Korea's oil supplies could be in the crosshairs.
Do we think more sanctions are going to work on North Korea? Not necessarily, but what does it do? It cuts off the revenue that allows them to build ballistic missiles.
Overall, international sanctions have done little to stop North Korea boosting its nuclear and missile capability over the years. Despite facing UN sanctions since 2006, North Korea's economy grew at its highest rate in 17 years in 2016. Jung-hwan, Arirang News.